Good morning all. Play some battles. We're back playing some random ranked. We are the ranger, we have the ranger bag. Okay, so ranger and ranger bag basically means we want bloodthorns or hungry blades more so than anything else. We can turn it into a frostbite, we can turn it into a mana thirst, doesn't matter. We also want a red orchid collar. And then we go with the what's it called? I don't know what these ones are called for this guy. This thing, piercing arrow. Or we could go squirrel archer. We will see if we get, or we'll see what we get for the third turn for the skill. So I don't think we care about a whetstone. We start with a walrus tusk. We could turn this into some claws of attack, tusk poker. We could also grab a coal and a torch. Yeah, we could get a mana torch and claws of attack, and that would ramp really hard, to be fair. What's the mana thing called again? What are we doing? Is that the big potion? This thing? Could get a magic torch, sorry. It's a 1.4 activator, which could work on a goob. And claws of attack are a what? A 1.6 activator, goes faster for spikes. We've got a few ideas up our sleeves. We will grab the Walrus Tusk, it's on offer. We'll grab the Whetstone, it's on offer. We can just sell them back. There's a sword. We'll grab a bow, because that makes sense. We'll sell the Whetstone back, because I don't care about the Whetstone. Probably want a banana. There's a Shelly turn 1. Good lord. We can also turn that into a mana potion for the magic torch. Shelly or magic torch? Let's not go with a Shelly for a change. Let's not go Shelly. We'll sell that, we'll grab you. So we just need blueberries. I'm fine with these turning into a tusk poker. I don't really care about the starting. Or do we care about that? If we want squirrel archers, we don't want to use the walrus tusks right now, because you want bows for squirrels. Really depends on what we do in turn 3. You know what? We will just make a tusk poker and we'll send it. Turn 3 for this run really depends what we're going to be doing. I think I've got an idea, but yeah. Because if we get it slime time, we'll go bowl of treats, so pets trigger, or have a 20% chance to trigger twice. Don't care about a puzzle badge, we bought one last game. We could buy another walrus tusk here. We're not gonna though. Hammer's good, blueberries are insane. There's the coal. Holy moly, we're doing it. Oh, also, I've not put the weapons in the bag, and the ranger bag gives 12% crit chance. Plus 3 for each look. So let's just change our bags around a little tiny bit real fast. And you two can go anywhere. Okay, that's much better. Hammer on offer early game is bonkers, but we've already got 2 weapons, so we don't need to do that. We're going to roll past it. There's another bow. I think we are going to make another walrus tusk, or a tusk poker. No, we're not, because we want claws of attack. So we lock that, and we lock that. We need gloves of haste. Send this, that's fine. I think we're looking pretty tight here again. Banana, a sword, you're going to gain max health, but we should have enough damage to kill them. We're also gaining some spikes, so they're going to hurt themselves. Yippee! Okay, second game won. We didn't get Slime Time, which kinda sucks. Smithing for Dummies is... it's not bad, I guess. Not bad, I guess. All our weapons are going to be crafted. It will mean we get more weapons on the field. But I find that very difficult to fit in. Investment opportunity is nice. We gain an extra gold. Mana mastery is pretty good as well. Mana robes give plus 20 random buffs. I think we un-ID this. We gain false life. That's ginormous. Couldn't have played that better. Grab some bag space. Another walrus tusk. I mean, that makes sense. We just go double tusk poker. And then we just need gloves of haste. There's a hungry blade as well. Perfect. Can we sell something? No, but we can buy bag space ready for the next turn. Send it like this. False life, that's crazy, man. I mean, we don't have any healing right now, so it's I mean, other than this healing us for 10 every 7 seconds. So we're not going to gain anything from it right this second, but we will. We will gain a lot from that. I don't know how we won that. Okay, cool. We've now got a magic torch. We've now got double tusk pokers. These are a 0.4, 0.5, 0.4. So we are slightly over our stamina threshold. We also want a hungry blade. Not really sure. We probably have to sell a tusk poker. Because we want a hungry blade. I mean, we may even just not use anything else here. We may just keep a hungry blade, right? There's 0.6. There's 0.4. We should probably make 2 mana thirsts. We now have high stamina usage. Do we just take this out? And then get double hungry blades? Not sure. I mean, I was thinking claws of attack because they're crazy, and obviously these are giving us spikes. 50% chance to gain a spike on hit, which again made sense. We'll grab the fanny pack for certain. We now use 1.1 stamina, which is slightly above what we need to use. This should also be in a fanny pack. What is our bags right now? Our bags are like nothing in them. What a crazy bag. I'm going to sell these tusk pokers. We don't need them. There's a mana orb. Holy Christ. That could not have been better. You're going to turn into vampiric armor. A carrot's not the worst thing in the world. We cleanse a buff. Sorry, we cleanse a debuff. If we have at least 4 luck, we gain 55% chance. Sorry, we have a 55% chance to gain Empower. Empower is going to be good because it's damage. So I think we do that. I'm actually going to sell this as well and grab the carrot now. Sorry. That's insane. Getting a mana orb with a 10% epic chance. Crazy. We could also go with a box of riches as well. This build's coming together nicely. An empty backpack though. And it is still early enough in the build to sort of like re-roll what we're doing, isn't it? So it's not the worst thing in the world. Selling both those tusk pokers. I thought we'd smash these, to be fair. I'm a bit embarrassed that we lost that. Okay. Holy moly, the game knows what I'm doing today. We can't afford both. We now have a mana thirst. We now have a magic torch. We have no mana gain, I've just realised. That's a problem. Both of our weapons do things on mana usage. Oh, on hit, this gains 2 mana. This uses a mana on hit. Perfect. We have synergy. We have got synergy. I'm going to say we probably want the armor first before the blood amulet. We buy the blood amulet next turn. I would like the box of riches. Specifically, for what reason? Amethysts and rubies? So we're going to buy that. We don't need the walrus tusk anymore. Oh, we should have realised that before, because then we might have been able to afford that, right? Yeah. Never mind. That was a misplay. Anyway, alright, let's just continue on. Yeah, we probably should have sold the walrus tusk and bought the blood amulet and made the vampiric armor now, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, we also need more luck generation. Can we get a big hit? No, we lost to a badger. This fella, or hedgehog, sorry. This fella hit me and killed me. Alright, we're losing some lives that we shouldn't be losing. We wanted gloves of haste for the claws, but I don't think we want this anymore, right? After 4 hits gaining in power, no, we don't want that anymore. So we can sell the walrus tusk. We buy this, we make vampiric armor. We don't need any of these things. A blue gemstone isn't the worst thing in the world. Red gemstone in the armor means our healing is increased by 10%. We don't really have any healing right now, so you're actually going to go in the mana first instead. Chip sapphire, I think we want them. I mean, do we go really greedy with our armor? Do we get another armor? I think we get another armor. This might be insane. might be insane. You've got a Turbo Shelly. This gives us 90 armor, reflects 6 debuffs. You've got infinite stones. You're stealing my buffs. How dare you? We also have no... Alright, we won. That's fine. There's some crit chance there. Oh, 12% of course. We need more luck. Thank you. There's more luck. We'll grab you. We'll grab that there. Green gemstone, do not care about. So I'm going to say we sell that. A wonky snowman could be nice for a frostbite, but I think we're just going to go double mana thirst and a magic torch, to be completely honest. No, we don't want a snowman. I'm also thinking corrupted crystal could be really nice here as well, but we're going to roll past it. Lamp, don't need. We do want the little red gemstone. You are going to go in this weapon. You can go in the armor for now, it's fine. I would like to gamba this for 6, but I think that might be silly. Put you here, put you here. I think we buy a lamp. Wait, we don't need lamps, right? Because these guys have 200% accuracy. So all that's going to do is give us an extra damage. We don't need a lamp. We roll past all that. Another blue gemstone, we want it. Bag space, we may as well buy it. We roll past this. Another health potion. That isn't required anymore. Oh, we got an acorn, we got some armor. Moon armor. Don't need any of that. How do we make you? Blood amulet. Oh, we need another blood amulet. $22 gold next turn. We're going to roll once more. Fanny pack, important. Like so. Everything else is looking okay. This is where the acorn's going to live. Eventually. So we'll just move the fanny pack up one, that's fine. Let's send. Okay. Okay. Pan with some cheese. Alright, you're double panning. You're going Pandemonium and Excalibur. That is brave. We have a crazy amount of armor, but we don't have enough healing. We need healing. Healing! There's a subclass unlocked. Pretty certain we're going to go with Hunter. You don't work, right? Or do you? No, you do work. We have to put this here. And you go there. There's the shield. Why do we need a shield? Can't remember why we need a shield. Maybe that was the last game I was thinking of. You... Ew. Oh, now the acorn can live up there. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. We need an activator at the bottom somewhere, so you go there, carrot goes there, right? Oh, you're not a weapon, but that's fine. You can still be an activator, so you can just live there instead. You can go anywhere. Goober, I don't think you want a carrot goo. Spends 4 debuffs. Gain to empower. No, I don't think we want a carrot goo. That's kind of crazy. If we get another Mana Thirst or Hungry Blade, it's going to live right here. So we need a way of getting stamina, but we also need a heal. So maybe we do buy a health potion. It's showing me 2 of these now. I think we buy a health pot. We can make Shally maybe. We can turn it into a big boy health pot maybe. Oh, we can turn it into a vampiric potion. We want vampiric potions. I've not played this build before, so I'm a little bit all over the place. We'll lock that. We'll send it. We need blood amulets. We need lots and lots of blood amulets. Snow stick build. Oh, it's a shame we didn't get this thing as well. Blood manipulation. That would be pretty big. Smashed them. What was our crit chance? 60%. We are starting to get some luck. Why? Oh, because when items activates, we gain luck. Right, okay, yeah, I see the synergy. Another acorn collar. Holy, that's disgusting. Buy a bag. Green gemstone doesn't need to go anywhere. We still don't really get a lot of healing right now, right? We've got some lifesteal. I don't know if these want to be in the weapons or the armors. The flawed rubies, or chipped rubies, sorry. I feel like one going in this weapon makes sense. I mean, it's 7% lifesteal, and then the rest go in armor. One rejuvenation after 3 seconds. Your better is 10% chance to resist poison, I think. And then we don't need to buy that for a gold. We roll past it. There's another fanny pack. That's kind of important. Specifically for the carrot. Specifically for the carrot. Health pot, lucky clovers, star and box. They don't need to go anywhere. Fine, send. Right. Moon armor, you don't have power of the moon, so you're not going to inflict blind, that's fine. You've also got a big boy shield, which is in double healing bag, that doesn't heal, that's weird. What a weird bag. This is what you get for having a puzzle box. Just random bags everywhere doing whatever they're doing. Although they made sense. The bags of endurance. The 2 healing bags with the shield of valor makes no sense, but that's fine. Full body protection, that's not going to work because we're not going to have exactly one of everything unless we sell this armor, which could work. Could work. Bagtacular, don't think it's very good. Power of the Moon is good, but the max health's nice when we enter fatigue. Gotta go, no problem at all, Potato. Appreciate you popping in, buddy. I think we're either going to go Power of the Moon or maybe full body protection, because items do give plus 30% armor. And then we'd sell this, buy some boots, buy a helmet. For now we can keep both though. For now we can keep everything. We put this here. Nope. We're going to have to not put it in a fanny pack. That's fine. It can just live there instead then. Whatever. Cthulhu. We don't have any food. Well, we've got a carrot, but that doesn't really fit. Deal 10 magic damage with 100% lifesteal and trigger a random food. Food gains dark, triggers 15% faster for each dark item. It doesn't really fit. If we had a pan and we were going a food build, we would absolutely do that. But we don't, so we're not going to be grabbing that. Don't want to gamble the amulet right now. You know what, we will. That's insane. That's given us an extra 20 max health, and our healing is increased by 20%. We couldn't have rolled that better. So now we just need a blood amulet. There we go. Look at that. You call what you get. We take you out. We put you here. Star can go up there. You can go there. That's making a red orchid collar, which will give us 3% lifesteal for each luck, up to 50%, and we gain 4% critical hit chance for each vampirism. We don't gain a solid stream of vampirism right now. We start with 2. We start with 4 vampirism, and that is it currently. So we would want a hungry blade and lots of rejuvenation, perhaps. We're going to send it like this though, because we're looking pretty tight. Oh, we can also turn that into a vampiric potion, but first we're going to make at least one of these turn into the red orchid collar. You've got a magic torch on claws of attack and a forging hammer. That makes sense on the forging hammer. That's kind of that's good. Crushed them. There's a helmet. We need that. We don't really need to attack 25% faster, although on the mana thirst that could be really big. So maybe we do want that. We've now got a red orchid collar. It did not consume the blood amulet, which is crazy. So now we've obviously got that going on. I'm going to make another red orchid collar first, because I don't know if it consumes making a potion. I'm not sure how it functions with the potions, turning into a vampiric potion, because I've never done it before. Wait, you do turn into one, right? Or have I messed that up? Oh, we need a strong health potion. We need healing herbs, so we can't even turn that into a better potion right now anyway. We don't need to get the helm in right now because we still have 2 armors, and we also need boots for this to actually apply correctly. So that's fine. We can put this blue one in here. I've put both the reds in armor now because we are life-stealing based on luck. Although, 5 mana gained, gain armor, and I think we buy this for 8 and make you go 25% faster. We roll once. That's huge, that's huge, that's huge, and that's ginormous. Ginormous! That will mean we have stamina problems. We'll see. We could even get rid of the magic torch at this point. This is a Cthulhu food build with Bowl of Treats. You're a pet, so Bowl of Treats pets have a 20% chance to trigger twice. You've got a few squirrels stealing all our buffs. You've got loads of mana. A couple of tusk pokers. We probably lose unless we get a big crit. Oh, we only just got a big crit. How was our damage here? Because if the magic torch wasn't very high in damage dealt, we're getting rid of it. 100 less than Mana Thirst. It did ramp... Oh, wait, it didn't do anything. +1 damage. It's only 16 to 18 damage. This magic torch is garbage. So, we sell the magic torch. Easiest decision of my life. We buy the Hungry Blade. We buy the Flawless Ruby. We buy the Blueberries. We buy the Fanny Pack. Blood Harvester. That's kind of nice. It's free. We'll lock it. Attacks 5% faster for every Vampirism. Items give 100% Vampirism. Kinda nutty. You've made both of the blood collars. What else do we need to do with you? Vampiric gloves, not the worst. Don't really have anywhere to fit them. I think at this point in time we just make... Oh no, I was going to say we make another vampiric armor, right? But... we don't want 2 armors. We want boots, so we don't want to make that into a vampiric armor yet. Or at all, to be completely honest. Alright. So now... yeah, that's all we care about. So, the piercing arrow, weapons deal plus 50% critical damage. They remove 15 armor on crit. Item activates, 45% chance to gain a look. We've got 3 activators. We've got the weapon, Mana Thirst, Hungry Blade, and we've got the blueberries activating. So we're going to have a 45% 3 times to gain some extra luck. When we gain loads of luck, it's going to synergize really nicely with the Red Orchid Collar. Items steal 3% life for each luck, up to 50%. And for every Vampirism, they gain 4% critical hit chance. We've got Vampiric Armor giving us 2. We've got this amulet giving us 2. That gives us 4 Vampirism. And these give 100... oh, sorry, this weapon means items give 100% more Vampirism, so we're going to start on 8 Vampirism. Attacks 5% faster for each Vampirism. We've got Amulet of Life, which is huge. We've got False Life over healing us. We don't have a lot of healing, mind you. I would like Mana Thirst to swing faster for the big 30 damage. Oh, sorry, the big 30 mana gained. Deal 10 magic damage. And this is obviously gaining 2 mana on swing. But I'm kind of thinking that Mana Thirst is going to gain more damage because this deals +1 damage for each Vampirism. You also deal +1 maximum damage per Vampirism. So this is going to... yeah, this is probably going to hit harder. So I kind of want to put the Flawless Ruby on this thing. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it as it is. We want this look in, but we can't get it in. This green gem also wants to go in. We can't get it in. We send. They're going to have lots of armor. They're going to have lots of block chance. They've also got a very large spear. It's a very large spear. We're also taking more damage because they have a very large spear. We need to play a very large spear build. We're taking 55% more damage. We're barely even hurting them. Why are we barely even hurting them? Because we don't ramp any damage. That's why we're barely hurting them. What item are we missing here? We're missing something that ramps damage. Vampiric stuff. That's what we're missing. Oh no. We need the magic torch back. Okay. Gems be merging. You can go in there. You can go in there. We need bag slots. We also need, there's some booties. We need the booties in. Put the boots in. This goes yellow. This means now we have exactly 1 armor, 1 helmet, and 1 shoe. Which means we reduce all damage taken by 8. Every 5 seconds we gain 10 armor. Happy days. I'm going to say we want this bag. Just so we have some extra bag space. We put that in, we put that in. We want to make that a corrupted crown. Or a corrupted cap of discomfort, sorry. So you want to be bought. We have another carrot, which we probably do want another carrot, right? We want more luck, another carrot. And we don't care about this health part because we need healing herbs, which we didn't realise. What does the vampiric potion thing do again? You. Oh, yeah, this is, yeah, okay. We need these. That's probably what we're missing for more vampirism. We also need a way of getting vampirism, which means we need a way of getting healing rejuvenation. So we probably need a, what's it called? Heart container. We have no bag space to fit anything. We'll keep these 3 reserved. Yeah. We want the potion as well, to be completely honest. Which means we're not going to find bag space, but we'll see. Excalibur with lots of heat. You're going to be a heat build. We are dealing decent damage, or we were, but now they seem to be out-healing our damage. They must have hit the heat threshold where they out-heal us. Because although we're critting, we're not gaining any damage, so we don't ramp. We ramp max health, but we don't ramp. Yeah, okay. This was all going so well. I'm missing a key ingredient to this build. A key ingredient. We buy you, we put you there. We buy the health part. I'm gonna say we roll. That sucks. I mean, we buy the bag, we might as well. We want these touching. Like so. We may as well have rejuvenation at the start of the game. We can probably switch these out, right? 2 rejuvenation, 1 rejuvenation. We want the luck, we want the carrot, we send. Don't think we care about a pineapple. Sun armor, or sun shield, sorry, with a double axe. Oh no. I think we get smashed against these guys. Double amulet of steel as well. And again, we are missing a key ingredient where we're not ramping in damage. Yeah. We just don't ramp, whereas their axe is going to ramp, although they're out of stamina, so... I still think we lose this. Yeah, we're barely even hurting them. Alright. Final life. That sucks. We'll put you in here, you go in here, you go in here. I think. The luck I want, the carrot I want. We roll for bag space. There's another blood amulet. I mean, it's greedy, but we'll lock it. We can put that there. We can move these across. Carrot needs to hit food. There is no food for it to hit, really, so the carrot can just go anywhere, and we can put another clover in. I'm going to say we probably lose this fight. I'm trying to really work out in my brain what we're missing to ramp damage. Maybe we shouldn't have sold the magic torch, because that was giving us some damage. Not a lot, but it was giving us some damage. There's definitely an item I am missing that I can't think of here. That we always see when we run into this build, where they use double mana thirst with a piercing arrow. Loads of red orchid collars, and then they've got like 1 or 2 other items that mean we just lose to it. It probably is an item that gives vampirism, to be fair, their blood manipulation. That's probably what we're losing out on. Here we do have loads of max health gain. Why are we gaining so much max health? Oh, because we're always on full armor. Yeah, okay. So we're gaining a crazy amount of max health. So the only reason why we demolished them and won that fight was because they didn't have enough damage, right? Tusk Piercer with Falcon Blade. We saw at the start, if you were looking at the false life, we saw at the start that this was just pumping max health. Like 20, 20, 14, 18, 24, 28, 8. It's just pumping max health, right? Because every time these swing, we're healing because of the Vampirism, and not to mention we've got Flawless Ruby. Yeah. So this is, I think this is wrong, right? If we do ranking, if we do this, we gain +2 if we lose every game, or we can gain +8 ranking. We always do survival mode anyway, and I'm hoping this allows us what we need in order to gain the item that we're losing out on right now, or that we don't have. I'm going to buy you for 8. That gives us even more Vampirism, which is more damage on both of these weapons. Rejuvenation in the bag makes sense. We didn't get any healing herbs late game, obviously, because we've only got 20% chance to find common. Now we need to merge everything together, which is going to be an issue, unless we just do that and that. And that, I guess? Bag space, we'll buy it. It doesn't matter, we'll dump it there for now. Tempted to put this in this weapon as well, and do this. We will lose a bit of healing. You don't need to go in armor and anything either, to be honest. Could do that, I guess. I think that's better. So every time we gain mana, we gain some armor. Keeps us alive for longer. Let's roll a few times. We do need bags. I don't really want to pay 5 for this, but we might have to. No, I'm going to roll past it. Don't need any of this. Charismatic Orb, I think, is important, right? So it touches all these vampiric items, and we gain loads of vampirism right off the bat. This is probably an item that we are missing. We have another Acorn Collar. That's just disgusting. I don't think we're going to be able to afford both. We're not. I think we lock the fanny pack in, though. And we can probably fanny pack there and move the carrot down. Not that we need to, but it's fine. You two are merging. I mean, we may as well get this little one as well. Put it there. Next turn we get 16 gold. I think we buy the Charismatic Orb, and we have to place that really nicely so it hits as many vampiric things as possible. And so it goes inside the Blood Harvester's stars. So we gain even more vampirism. I don't know how we're winning against these guys. Can we get a big hit? There we go. Win a fight of 8 vampiric items. I mean, we'll take it. Obsidian Dragons on Obsidian Dragons, and we still won. How on earth? This is a build that I would have thought we would have got demolished against, but for some reason, maybe the builds come together? No idea. Alright. Not sure how that works. So you want to go like here. I'm gonna say we buy another health potion. We can't, we're out of gold. Alright, didn't realise. You can go there. Boots can go here. No, Boots can go there. You can go there. You can go here, right? Because you need to touch 2 things. Luck goes in, luck goes in, luck goes in. You're also a vampiric item. Ooh, so you want to be like this. Oh my god, Mana Thirst is also a vampiric item. I didn't even realise. So you go like that, right? And then we do this. I didn't realise you were a vampiric item all this time, but you're not a vampiric item. Oh, it's because it can hit more things, can't it? You're a mana item. You're also a... No, you are a vampiric item. You just don't give us vampirism. That's what I'm looking at. So now we hit 6 things. And 3 of which... Oh, I've been doing this all wrong, dude. I've been doing this all wrong. No, I haven't. The only thing that gives us vampirism is this, which gives us 1 at the start of the battle. That's fine. Alright, we didn't mess up that badly. We're good. We look in tight. We look in tight. You can go there. You can go there to hit both of these things. Luck can go here. Fanny pack somewhere could be nice. but I don't think we care. I think if anything, we sell this gemstone. Nah, we do that. We do that. We keep the green gemstones in the backpack. I would like to keep the luck as well. I'm going to sell that. We're going to buy another health pot. We're going to buy 3 potions like so. Alright, let's send it. These all want to be turned to Vampiric, but we have no healing herbs, and I don't think we're going to have enough time in the game to do such a thing. They have minus 42 healing. We have plus 50. Are we starting to win? We're hitting for 82s now. We're starting to win. Oh my god, we figured the game out. We figured it out, and that's because we have 29 Vampirism. Why do we have so much Vampirism? Did we end on 25? Oh, there's some rejuvenation. Why did we gain some rejuvenation? Oh, 4.42 seconds. That's why, because this gave us some rejuvenation. Alright, so we start with so much Vampirism. Charismatic Orb gives us 12. Then all the rest of the things kick in. We start with 25. I could have swore we started with 18. I don't know how. Oh, yeah, because we moved everything around, didn't we? Okay. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. So we've still got the Amethyst in the helmet. Perfect. You want to be in armor, but you're going to be in a weapon. Do we lose 5% lifesteal? I think we do. We do that instead. Blue gem can stay in armor. I think blue gem in armor is good. Pink gem in armor is good. Red gems in armor is also really good. We don't need yellow gems, so they're just going to stay in the blood harvester. This is just a little trickle of extra damage, to be fair. It's nothing crazy. We've only got 1 turn left to survive, so we don't need that blue gem. We don't need any armor pieces. You make a few things go faster. Not really bothered. How do you go faster? Oh, every 8 seconds we gain one of every type of buff. I always forget the Charismatic Orb does that, to be fair. We roll past it. There's another Charismatic Orb. Holy moly. I mean, ideally, we need it in the exact same place. And it can't do that, can it? So the only other thing we can do is try and line it up properly. So it hits more Vampiric things, which I don't think we can do, right? There would work, but the boots are in the way. Because that would hit 4 Vampiric things. It would, yeah, okay. You need to hit the boots and the armor, so you would have to go there instead now. Boots would have to go there instead now. You don't hit the other 2 things, which is absolutely fine. That goes in, that goes in. I would like this in as well, for an extra rejuvenation. But I guess we sell it instead and buy this for 15 extra armor. Yeah, okay, we're looking pretty tight now. So this has got 7. This gives us 14 Vampirism. This gives us an additional 4. Unfortunately, it's not within the Blood Harvester giving us double, but that's okay. Piercing Arrow, that's going to give us loads of luck. And then we just pew-pew them to death. And you're hitting a Charismatic Orb, which I guess is one of everything. It is. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, wait, it's the last 5, so we don't need these to merge, so you go in there. Yeah, that's better. Send it. Alright. Hammer, loads and loads of Staying Berserker Rage for longer spike collars. And you've got a bunch of stuns. You've got a bunch of poison on me. You do gain 42% less health. We do gain 63% more health, so we are ramping in max health. Smash them. It's a shame that we didn't figure this out until the last couple of rounds. But I think the reason why... the reason why we weren't doing very well for a couple of rounds there and getting smashed is because we just lacked a charismatic orb. We just lacked a way of gaining Vampirism. Had we have got one of these earlier on, we just would have won every fight, I think. Having a chunk of Vampirism, loads of extra heal amplification, and false life? Crazy. 1.3k max health to end on. In a, what, a 20-something? 17-second game. Their build was also really nice, really good. Double stuns, triple stuns because of Thornburst. I guess if you ever get Thornburst early on, especially with like a Berserker, you always go brass knuckles, don't you? You get a hammer, you get loads of weapons, loads of daggers, and you just stun build. Not too bad. +12, we'll take it.